Hello everyone, I want to do a quick video updating my portfolio. Made some changes the last few days to reduce some of my risk, and I just want to talk about my strategy and hear what your guys' thoughts on my changes. Okay, first, as you can see, the portfolio's at 26,800, so up very minimum 0.15% in this past day. Yeah, and now it's under 26,800. But okay, let's go into my changes. So here are the changes I did. Is as those of you who know, my portfolio has a high amount of marijuana cannabis stock, and I definitely wanted to reduce the risk, even though I do believe the cannabis industry is coming. The risk in the immediate right now over 30% of my portfolio is in marijuana cannabis stock, and just want to reduce it a little bit. So what I did was Cannabis Group. This was a stock I bought it. As you can see, the average cost of $8 something, and at one point over the past month it was up $12.74, dipped a little bit due to a short sellers article that came out, and then it rebounded a little bit. But what I did over the last day or so is I put in a stop limit sell order that if it went below $11 or at $11, it would automatically sell off 75% of my positions, which is 75 shares. I had 100, and it did that, which is fine with me. So I still locked in the profits. And what I did with those orders, instead of going back into it, because waiting for it to go down, which I could have done today, right? It's at 10.84 and bought it at a lower price. That was my initial thought. But what I decided to do instead is I'm getting into this idea of options trading. Is I went and bought a lot of option contracts. As you can see here, a total of 7 contracts that I bought yesterday. And the idea is I bought them right now at a lower price. As you can see here, so I bought it. My average cost, I have 3 of this contract. Average cost is $15. 15 cents is $15 because there's 100 shares. I'll explain later what options contracts are if you don't know. But basically, you can buy them and sell them just like stocks. And right now the current price is at $10. So I'm losing, on this 33% down. But obviously it's because the stock is low right now. But I believe that by mid-October, because that's what this contract will expire, October 19th, that my gamble, my bet, and my belief is it's going to be way above this break-even price of $19.15. That's why I have to break even. I actually don't plan to hold the contract and exercise it. I haven't found how to actually do that with Robinhood yet. So that's something I actually wasn't even planning on doing. I actually plan to sell off the contract once it hits closer to that $19 and closer to the October date, and lock in some profits there. So that's my plan with these 7. So it reduces the risk in the amount of actual funds I'm putting towards it. I think in total it was around $207 that I put in those option contracts, with the idea of making more profits over the long run. So right now my position with Cannabis Group is only $270 with 25 shares, but I do have 7 contracts valuing currently right now $166. So really want to see if this gamble, I guess you want to call it, or strategy will pay off by October 19th. So please tune in and pay close attention to my portfolio, because I will be updating this routinely, regularly. And if I do sell off these contracts before then, which I again say I plan to do, and don't plan to exercise it. So that one is obviously the cheapest one. I have a $14 call option here, which is the most expensive one, which I spent $60 to get. It's only worth at $45 right now, so I did lose 22.41% today on it. But again, if I bought it today, it would have been cheaper. But that's the gamble of I thought yesterday was going to be the lowest, but today's even lower, and that's fine. And maybe, if anything, if I get more funds from my dividend payments, I might even buy some more contracts. So I have a $14 call option, a $15 call option, a $16 call option, and a $19 call option. And then the buys are how many of each. So I have 3 $19 call options, 2 $15, and then 1 $14, 1 $16. So that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. My video today was the strategy of not solely investing in the stock, but in the options instead. The one downside of these option contracts is if it doesn't appreciate and doesn't reach the price, and I don't exercise or sell it, I'll lose everything I bought it for, right? So for this $14 call option, I spent $60 on it. If I don't sell it, the date comes and nothing happens, I would lose everything. I'm not going to do that, because even if I sold it today, I would get $45 for it. So I would only lose $15, which is 22.41%. 25%, no. If I were to sell it today, I would lose 25%. So that's the total return, not today's return. Anyways, I'm not going to hold it to just lose nothing. So I definitely would sell these off before the expiration date. So again, that is the gamble with options. But wanted to, again, hear your thoughts and tell me what you think with this strategy. Okay, hopefully everyone has a great trading day and ends up in the red. My chart has been crazy today. At one point before pre-market, I was up in the cracking the 27,000 range here, but right when the market hit, it went under in the red, and now I'm up a little bit. But by the end of the day, we'll see where we're at. Okay, that's it for me. Hope everyone will have a great trading day.